For an operator in the tractor cab, the display serves as the primary connection to the equipment, providing monitoring and control of both the machine and the implement. We know how critical that link is to achieve optimal performance, especially when planting, seeding, and applying nutrients or crop protectants. Since we first launched the 4600 Command Center in model year 2014 on large John Deere tractors, the integrated display and machine-specific software have given operators a better user experience and enhanced precision ag performance. Since then, many of you have been asking for the latest display technology to work with legacy John Deere tractors that still use the GreenStar 32630 display or previous versions. Growers also want the flexibility to use it on multiple machines, including competitive tractor models. Another reason growers may want this is that Gen 4 is required for the newest high-tech planters running SeedStar 4 HP or for the new C850 air cart. Today, we answer these requests by bringing you the new John Deere 4640 Universal Display. It puts all the advantages of the user-friendly Gen 4 interface and improved precision ag performance into a portable display experience.
For years and years, when I first started helping with our operation, we had brown boxes, we had 2600, we had 2630. There was a long gap that didn't give us what we needed. Gen 4 wise come out with the Command Center Gen 4, but it didn't give us that option to have something for some of these other tractors that we might have moved around from tractor to tractor. And I was concerned. I didn't know where that was going to lead us or where that was going to come. So it's good to actually have an option now that I see that'll going forward that we'll be able to have that display and put it where we want it in the right tractor when we need it. So it was definitely needed.
This is ideal for owners of 30 series or newer John Deere and competitive brand tractors by providing a common display interface to match with newer John Deere machines equipped with a 4600 Command Center. A single display interface, regardless of the age or brand of tractor, helps eliminate operator confusion and aids in high-quality job performance. With its easy-to-learn user interface and simplified navigation, as well as commonality between machines, all operators can perform setup tasks to operate with more confidence and fewer errors.
Every year we seem to, the window as far as putting the crop in and taking the crop out, just seems to get more and more narrow. And the more uptime that we have, the less downtime that we have with our equipment, provided through JD Link, is very valuable. I mean, you can never get that time back. Once it's gone, it's gone.
Exclusive to this 4640 display, a new subscription-based software license gives growers a lower cost entry into the full suite of John Deere machine-based precision ag applications. We'll explain the details later in this video, but one of the advantages is that growers will have greater flexibility in matching the duration and level of subscription to the operation's specific needs. Because technology moves quickly and constantly, John Deere continually strives to offer new solutions growers need now and in the future. Let's find out a little more about the 4640 display and the options for software subscriptions.
Since it launched in 2014 on our series John Deere tractors, we've heard positive feedback on the integrated 4600 Command Center with Gen 4 interface. Many of you have been asking for a separate display you can relocate to use in multiple machines. This includes John Deere and competitive tractors that are not equipped with a 4600 Command Center. We know it's not an easy decision to upgrade a precision ag display. You have many details to consider, from the hardware specifications on the display itself to the software that runs on it. For example, is it easy to learn for operators of varying skill levels? Does it have adequate machine-based precision ag functionality that fits your operation today? Will it allow for additional applications in the future? And what level of improved performance do you want or need at this point? And what about over the next several seasons? Other than cost, one of the most critical questions is, how fast will it become outdated? And can its software be easily updated to add or improve functionality as advancements are made? We believe all of these questions and more have been answered with the new John Deere 4640 Universal Display.
Easily moved between machines as needs change, the 4640 display features a 10.4-inch color touchscreen that's a cinch to install in any cab. An improved Gen 4 user interface allows easier setup and startup. In fact, the Work Setup app consolidates the input of information to one location for faster starts. With its simplified page-by-page navigation, you can swipe the screens to navigate quickly between run pages. 3 main categories of apps in modern menu design have the familiar navigation style of a smartphone. And when an operator isn't sure about something, on-screen help makes it fast and easy to learn how, which means reduced training time, fewer operator errors, and less downtime. Like the 4600 Command Center, the 4640 display provides improved performance with AutoTrac, section control, and documentation. Let's review some of these new capabilities found on both Gen 4 display options. Wider implements running at faster speeds in the field means data is being generated more quickly than in the past. And more you depend on accurate data to make better informed agronomic decisions. The 4640 Universal Display meets that demand with increased event logging rates to provide the most accurate record of what is happening in the field. Plus, the increased display speed means more accurate section control for input savings. Gen 4 section control allows you to separately manage multiple drop points to increase accuracy across the implement, eliminating both skips and over-application at headlands. And to help you fine-tune section control for optimal results, we have simplified performance tuning in the section control app. Accuracy on the ground is important, but just as important is accuracy in the data that you collect. You use that information to make better decisions in the future. With the Gen 4 documentation improvements we've made, you can be confident that your display data is accurate and safe. The risk of overwriting display data when you receive a new setup file is eliminated. And as part of JD Link Connect, wireless data transfer automatically syncs your display data with John Deere Operations Center to maintain a continuous backup of documented events. This creates visibility across your operation. You no longer have to wait until the field is done to transfer your data or shuffle a USB thumb drive from your tractor to your home computer. The documentation data is available in John Deere Operations Center as the work is being done in the field. The foundation of precision ag is AutoTrac. In fact, you might say it's the first step you take on the precision ag journey. To help you along the way, we continue to make AutoTrac improvements in our Gen 4 displays. We focus on helping you maintain your path and reduce overlap with tools such as quick lines. We help you reduce the risk of wide and narrow guess rows by adding the ability to automatically sync implement width and track spacing. This eliminates the risk of forgetting to adjust both settings independently. Plus, it saves you time when it's prime time to get in the field. We've also improved Circle Track with the ability to generate guidance lines inward from the outer edge of the field. And you now have the ability to utilize Swap Track with as many tracks as you've set up in your display, rather than being limited with our legacy displays. Now when you go to the line selection page in the display, the stored lines are automatically sorted by closest location, making it easy to determine which line you want to use for the operation. The map preview gives you even more confidence as you choose a previously stored line. Gen 4 doesn't stop there. Improved diagnostics, on-screen help, and easy-to-use step-by-step operation setup make sure that operations can get started easily and you can work with confidence. Features that are new to the 4640 Universal Display include a new power button that lets you turn off the display while the vehicle is still running. You can also perform a quick software reset without keying off the machine and make the display less distracting in transport. Of course, as you'd expect with these enhancements, the brains behind this new display provide greater capacity and processing power to handle more functions with more speed, now and in the future. For some customers, the 4640 can replace the GreenStar 3 2630 display when using AutoTrac, section control, and documentation in 30 series and newer John Deere tractors, and in competitive machines equipped with AutoTrac Universal or AutoTrac Controller. However, not all of the 2630 display's functionality is available with the 4640 at this time, so please consult with your John Deere dealer to determine if your operation could benefit from this Gen 4 display upgrade. We're introducing the new 4640 Universal Display for model year 2018 to coordinate with the release of new SeedStar 4HP electric drive planters. The Gen 4 interface is required for full functionality with the latest planter models, as well as the C850 air cart. Because of this, we've made several improvements to enhance the operator experience specific to planting and seeding. There are 3 new factory default run pages. The Planter Details page highlights 6 main features and a population bar graph on the bottom half. The Planter Summary page displays the Planter at a Glance graph on half with guidance and client farm field info on the other half. And the Planter Overview page includes 2 modules for operating electric power generation and frame control, in addition to Planter at a Glance and guidance. We also provide dual Planter at a Glance bar graphs and charts so you can focus on multiple features for a specific row, such as population and singulation. Simplified Row Cleaner Control includes 3 customizable presets and easy fine-tune adjustments. A new Zoom feature allows you to touch on a section or row of the planter to quickly see more detailed information. You can also customize the run pages with planter features as you wish. These improvements allow operators to better visualize the quality of the job being done and leverage the enhanced experience by adjusting as needed based on up-to-date information. Just like the 4600 Command Center, the 4640 display is also compatible with the Gen 4 Extended Monitor. It gives you more screen real estate for instant access to critical operating details.
Let's shift gears and talk about how the 4640 handles Precision Ag software. Our new approach offers growers several advantages. In the past, in addition to the purchase of the display, a one-time licensing fee was required to unlock applications. Now, when you purchase a 4640 display, you have the choice of a subscription level and duration to better meet your needs. That means the 4640 display offers customers access to the latest technology at a lower cost of entry. To complement the lower upfront cost, the 4640 subscription model allows customers to access additional Precision Ag applications without a long-term commitment. This subscription-based software is currently exclusive to the 4640.
First, you can choose the level of annual subscription, either the base 4640 AutoTrac or the 4640 Precision Ag Core, which includes section control and documentation in addition to AutoTrac. Secondly, you can opt for either 1-year or 5-year subscription durations, depending on your business needs. In fact, you may be able to take advantage of possible tax benefits by matching the cost of use with the revenue generated in the same fiscal year. And you'll have greater flexibility in trying additional features, even for just a single season. That limits your risk before fully committing to a larger upfront investment with a one-time software license fee like in the past.
For years and years, I didn't really like the subscription model because I wanted to buy my product and have it. But at the same time, when I started getting into certain subscription models, it's better because you actually have the latest updates or whatever, you know, just exactly like some of the PC software we have nowadays. Some of the cloud software you get, it's automatically updates, you don't have to think about it. So I think the subscription model is a way to go to the next level in order to get us to make sure that we have what we want when we want it.
While the 4640 display is portable between machines, you may decide to purchase more than one depending on your situation. If that's the case, you also have the option to choose varying subscription levels and durations for each 4640 display, allowing you to customize the best subscription plan or plans for your business needs.
We were trading machines to be able to get some of this Gen 4 technology built into the actual machine. So now some of these tractors that I was kind of on the fence about, trade values are so low, I want to put this type of technology in these machines to run these pieces of equipment that require it. Now I have an option to be able to put a standalone unit in those machines to help me out and to get that operation going.
And in case you're worried about expiring subscriptions causing downtime during a critical time of year, rest assured we've built in multiple renewal reminders for you and your John Deere dealer before your subscription ends, so you're never left without a functioning display during a prime time of year. In the future, new features and applications may be added to existing subscriptions or used to create more advanced subscription levels. This approach will give growers even more choices to adopt the ideal level of functionality needed for their operation, all without the cost of an upfront perpetual licensing fee. After about 5 years, many customers choose to upgrade their displays. With the new subscription plan, growers no longer have to worry about losing their investment in the software because it won't work on a new display. And any remaining subscription may be transferred to a new 4640 universal display.
I think John Deere had, farmers in mind when they were pricing some of these options, with our crop prices being depressed like they are today. When we were buying all this equipment, buying all these GPS guidance systems and things like that, the price of crops were higher. So now that the prices are lower, they've actually adjusted some of their price points on this Gen 4 and the subscription models to make it where we can actually afford it and to be able to upgrade some of our equipment to make it work out like we need it.
The new John Deere 4640 display provides the perfect combination of better usability, enhanced performance, and more choices. It is also easier to move between machines for greater value and flexibility. Now, you can adopt the latest technology at a lower cost of entry than previously possible.